Hello and welcome back to another episode on Nelly Nino. I've done a few things without recording them. One, because, well, I just kind of cracked on and ended up going further than I thought before I got the camera out. We've covered the one wreck. I didn't cover putting the black wall in, because that was pretty much a day of going over little holes like this, filling them with body filler, sanding them off, going back, more body filler, sanding them off. It's pretty boring, and then it took me about 20 minutes to stick this stuff up. So it was like not really worth a full video. On the back of one of the last videos that I've done a load of stuff with the taps and fitting the taps, and I didn't actually film the end of the taps. So here they are. Got brass and copper on a black leather background with hexagon washers and like things to space it off the wall to get the taps slightly further out and to hide the hole that this goes through. Since we've done these, we've done the trim along the back. That's still in progress. So all along there. This here is at a 30-degree bevel. I'm still going to tidy that up. Put a little bit of sealant along here, a little bit of sealant along the back. I'm going to paint this face all the way along, up there and round the corner. Just this face, this vertical bit, I'm going to paint that black to match that. The theory is that it will make this kind of pattern kind of stand out. So it'll go pine, plywood, black, plywood, black. So it'll be kind of like a fade off. So it's not just literally going light to dark. It's got a bit of black there as well. And we've also been having a play with how the lights are going to go underneath the counter when they turn on. There we go. At the moment they're just taped in with this green tape because we're waiting for the 90-degree connectors, but they run all the way along. We've got more coming, and we're going to put some up here as well. Just up here we've got this little tiny black trim which just needs a bit of cleaning up. And the reason why we've got that is because when you're standing here you don't want the glare off the light coming this way. So that, if you look along it, it's actually just tyre ledging. Another thing that I didn't quite cover or finish covering in the last video because I was too excited and moving on to other things was this stuff. If you've seen the video, I'll probably put a link below. This is part of the process of all those little hexagons that I made and put together. So this is just wood filler. I'm not a professional carpenter. This is pretty much the first ever big project that I've ever done, other than making sort of boxes at school. So this stuff, once it's all sanded down, becomes this stuff, which this is like the first attempt. We've also got the trim across the back there. I'm going to paint this black to match that. We've got the copper pipes coming down there, so they go up through the cupboard and then out. But this stuff is what the hexagons end up being. So you just got to put a little bit of wood filler along this line, so it goes pine, ply edge, and then ply edge pattern. But basically that's the bit that I didn't show you on the last video at the end, because I think I started showing you these and then I moved on to fitting the taps, and then I didn't really show you the taps either. So there you go, you've seen both of them. This bit here is for this gap. This random patch of fabric, which is now covered in sticky stuff, is going to be another one of these. This is the first one that I've done. A little bit rough around the edges, but it's okay, it's the first one. We can improve on the second one, and that's going to be the pattern that I'm putting up the wall. I'm only going to have a few of these with the hollow in them, and then it's going to be like inverted faces, so it'll be 1, 2, 3, 6. I've got 6 of these, which will be leather around the outside, and then I've got 4 of the others, which are going to be like the inverted face, like that. So then this bit will be covered in leather. These bits are going to be piece of piss to do, so I'm saving those till last. Because otherwise I get false hope that these are going to be easy when they're really not. Obviously I'm going to have to find another way to attach all of these, but that's kind of the general idea of what these are. So it won't just be a solid straight line just going, it will have something to actually look at, and it'll be a little bit of a feature, which would be nice, because where you are at the moment is actually like the main door, so it gives you something to look at straight away as you come in. Lovely posh wine rack. I'm probably going to change these doors, so there's still loads and loads to do. I'm just trying to make it as nice as possible, and that I quite like that.